Hello, everybody. Angel Arts here, and welcome to session number 7 of Dragon Age Intervention, our Dragon Age RPG campaign. I am once again here with our 4 players. If this specific video gets a little confusing, it's because we're actually filming this over the course of 2 separate days, 2 separate sessions. One particular session we had half of the people missing, and the other session we have now everybody, so I'm just splicing in all the scenes the way they need to be. But for the most part, everybody's going to be present, so yay for that. We're going to now move on to our warm-up question. Because we're in the Fade, I was sort of curious. This is more of a philosophical. It's more of a philosophical question. What does your character believes happens to you after you die? We know what the Chantry says happens. They say that your soul goes into the Fade and mixes up into the Fade and all that good stuff. But what does your character believe happens to you when you die? Does your character believe in some sort of afterlife? Does your character not believe in an afterlife? Whoever wants to go first. It looks like...
actually can't.
Go ahead.
I actually thought about this one for once.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's a bit of a complex thing because Gwenaël looks at a lot of broad scheme things and then construct and likes to figure out principles and how things work and whatnot and stuff, but not necessarily of ideals or religions and whatnot. So though he believes that it's possible that you do join the Maker in the Fade and whatnot, he doesn't put a whole lot of stock in there. But he believes that somewhere from that must be true because the Fade does exist and spirits live there and there are probably, just speaking scientifically and from what he chooses to believe spiritually and whatnot, so that people would enter there. So he believes that it's very possible that there is some place like I think it's called the Golden Palace or whatever, and stuff like that the Maker lives in and whatnot, so that you go to. But more likely, he definitely believes that people's souls do return to the Fade when they pass away. And what happens from there is open to several different interpretations, but he thinks the world is a big, complex thing, and then the Fade one has even further complexity to it and whatnot. So it's kind of this big, magical, literally, sense of wonder and whatnot. So he kind of keeps an open mind and whatnot and stuff about it, but he has a very slight, broadly spiritual seeing of it and whatnot. There might be a place that we go that's magically in sparkle, or it might be that we make it into that.
Okay. Who's next?
Okay, I can go.
Go ahead.
Maximillian believes in an afterlife. He believes that you go into the Fade just as the Chantry says you do.
Mm-hmm.
But he is afraid that if you go into the Fade without a purpose, just like in life, you get lost. And he's very afraid that that will happen to him.
Interesting.
So that ties into other things I've said before.
Huh.
So he hopes that if you die with a purpose, you go on with a purpose in your afterlife. If you do not, he's afraid. He doesn't know for sure, but he's afraid you're going to get lost. And he heard about all this spirit talk about mages, talking about spirits and the Fade. He's afraid he's going to get caught in between worlds, so to speak. So yeah, that's what Maximillian thinks.
Gotcha. Okay. Who's next?
I think for Delwyn it's pretty simple. He doesn't believe in all the religious nonsense, as he calls it, nonsense. He's more apt to just believe you die, your body goes into the ground, you decompose, that's it.
Okay.
However, he kind of views it that way because he doesn't know. He doesn't know what happens, and frankly, he doesn't want to find out.
Right. Gotcha. So for the time being, just live as long as you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants to believe that death is just that simple. You just die and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't know, and the fact that he doesn't know, he's kind of afraid of that. So yeah, live as long as you can.
And Lucky Chair?
I think Lyledan, since he's again kind of like caught between two cultural beliefs and systems and all that, he's also kind of confused entirely on what he believes would happen when you die.
Mm-hmm.
I think the main thing he hopes for is he has the one thing that he can have a very firm belief that is the same between the two is that he knows that when you die you will go and meet people from your ancestry and even meet people you've never even met before who may not even be connected to you but will be new people to meet. And it's not like he's looking forward to death. No, he still wants to live as long as he wants, but he has that sort of comfort knowing that if he should die, he's not afraid of any really bad things happening in death.
Gotcha.
But life's good. Life's better. So.
Does anyone remember what the Kuhn thinks about death? Because I know for the Canary race, they don't bury their dead. Because I remember some mention in Dragon Age 2, one of the Canary, somebody you might mention, do you want me to bury so and so? And they're like, we don't bury our dead because of some reason. I forgot what it was.
I want to add something. I don't know what the members said, but I wanted to add something to my thing real quickly about that.
Go ahead, Ray.
Yunel believes when it comes to actually entering the stuff, he doesn't know if there's anything that determines where you would go on that because he doesn't generally believe in that. But he thinks that it helps when you, not necessarily that you die with a purpose, but if you're troubled in your death and that, it will cause, and you enter the fade, something bad could happen and whatnot because your soul is weak and therefore you will become vulnerable in the fade because that's when you shed your coil and whatnot and stuff like that. So yeah, he thinks of it in again a scientific way, considering there's magic as kind of a science to it. So, but he's very open in spirit and is a weird spiritual. So it's a very philosophical way of thinking about things.
Gotcha.
So I'm actually the most religious person.
That's ironic.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's just the power of role playing.
Yeah, you heathens.
Okay.
Kill everyone.
So.
Maximillian, you don't know the half of it.
That's so awkward.
When last we saw Maximillian, he ran into what had been going on behind the scenes back at the White Spire immediately after Gwenaël's rite of annulment, rite of tranquility. Gwenaël, if you remember, is apparently escaped from that, and now Dominique is trying to question Jodie with some very questionable methods. Meanwhile, Lyledan and Cogs are running through Orzammar in a very lava-ridden part of Orzammar. So, starting at the top, Max, as you can see, this is the library, this is the study area. This blue thing over here, by the way, is a vase on some sort of a stand. And this chair over here was thrown at the side and destroyed during the scuffle between Jodie and Dominique.
Yeah.
What are you going to do during your first turn?
Yeah. So do I have my weapons at the ready already? Shield and sword after the previous encounters.
Yes, which reminds me, for those of you out in the audience, I was talking with David about this. Technically, he does not actually have his Heartwood shield yet, unfortunately, because I had said that Wade needs time to actually craft the thing, and more than the few hours that they were in Kirkwall. So in order for him to acquire that shield, they'll have to return back to Kirkwall to pick it up. So
no.
So he only used his special ability of rolling his will save one time, and we can just retcon that it doesn't really affect the overall events of the game, of the story. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I see this man standing over this woman, and he's trying to remove his pants, basically.
yeah.
Yes. And I've heard all this. I've heard this conversation that he had with this girl. So I'm just gonna say or shout, "Get away from her, Templar!" And then I'm just gonna rush forward and trying to get him off
Okay.
the table. So I'm moving 5. So I'm thinking about doing a charge. Just
Okay.
rush straight in there.
All right. So go ahead and move. Can you move your character?
Yeah.
Can't move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at that.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes. So, yeah, charge and aim. So that's
Go
one
ahead.
major, one minor action.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, charge is move half your speed, so I'm just gonna move up normally
Okay.
and aim attack. So, yep, here comes the attack.
Okay.
Let's see, 3d6 plus 17.
That will definitely hit.
Yeah,
Put your strength.
pushing away a few chairs as I run past. And
Your damage roll.
yeah, I'm not gonna pull any blows at this point. I'm in the fade, and I see a lady in distress, and this guy is getting what's coming for him.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2d6 plus 4 plus 2 elemental damage. So that's 15.
Nice.
Nice.
So, his armor rating ignores some of the damage, but
Yeah.
with the penetrating damage, that helps a lot. So, he takes some damage. All right.
Rah!
Jodie is pretty. Jodie at this moment, she is still struggling with Dominique. Now, as soon as Maximillian came out of nowhere and started attacking Dominique, it pretty much puts her into just as much of a shock as Dominique was, because she didn't expect to see some random guardsman just appear out of nowhere and attack. So for this round, she's just gonna be stunned. Like what? Like what's going on? I don't get it. What's going on? Next up, we will move on to Cogs. Cogs and Lyledan, you will reach this what appears to be a area of Orzammar that's surrounded by lava, and your goal is try to get across this spot. You guys notice somewhere in this direction the exit out of here.
Okay.
Cogs turns around and he says, "Oh, here they come!" You see a couple of golems rushing behind you. Cogs is thinking, okay, what to do? Oh! He pulls out his pouch and he pops out an automaton-looking thing.
Whoa.
And he starts winding it,
Okay.
and that's all he can do this turn.
All right.
Lyledan, you're up.
I feel as though while he is winding this up, I should take a defensive position. Where are the golems that we can see on this map here?
The golems are towards this direction.
All right, I'm going to move here and take a defensive position in between him and the golems. Cog seems like someone who best does his combat work from a distance, typically away from the thing that's trying to attack him. So it would be best if I, keep in between him and things that could hurt him.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now, but the golems are not close enough to engage, are they?
They're not close enough. But
Okay,
based
I'm
on
gonna-
the speed, they probably will reach you.
All right.
So what you could do is you could hold your action
Mm-hmm.
to attack as soon as they do reach you. If that's specifically what you're going to do, is attack once they reach you.
Let me see.
You could also, if you wanted, make a defense
I
action.
could do a guard up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. No, okay, that goes. I guess I could take this moment to take out and ready my sword.
Okay.
And I guess that'll be it for me this turn. Nothing eventful yet. Because it seems like we want to be moving away from the golems in the general direction of the exit, so trying to attack him here would not help us.
One of the golems arrives right in front of you.
Sweet.
Hello, Mr. Golem. You were rather stealthy for a golem, which is just appear.
Yes. And he will make an attack with his fist.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me what your defense is.
My defense is 14.
Okay.
Got to include my health too. Let me put that here. I have to do that every time we do the session. 1 out of 41.
What was the value again? I'm sorry, I don't
14.
remember. 14. Okay, that will hit.
With 4, okay.
You can take this, Lee. You're the hero.
I don't know why. I can't sense it, but I feel as if Maximillian is...
Okay, so the damage that he deals is... It looks like it's going to be 8, I think.
But subtract from my armor, or will this just go right through it?
No, you can subtract from the armor. This is just pure physical damage.
Okay, so that'll be 4. So that'll be... Yeah, just subtract 4, so... 30.
So it'll be only 4.
So there you go, 37.
Okay. The dice is taking forever to settle, but I've calculated it. Alright. Dominique is surprised is surprised by Maximillian running in. He quickly unsheaths his sword and tries to advance towards Maximillian, but his pants drop and he's now in his underwear, and because his pants drop as he tries to move towards you, he trips over his pants because it's wrapped around his ankles right now.
Well,
yeah, womp womp.
Unfortunate.
Womp,
That's what you
womp,
get.
womp.
No sorrow from me.
So now he is fallen prone, and that is going to be his turn. Max, it's back to you.
Okay, so since this is still in the fade, I'm not going to show any mercy whatsoever.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just going to do a attack with the aim action.
Okay.
So let's see, 6. 13.
Okay.
Do I get any plus for him being prone?
Yes, you do. I believe you get a +2, I believe. So that will definitely hit.
Yeah, so that's a 15.
Yep, roll for damage.
Yep. And bam.
Okay.
Okay, so 13.
Okay. So resist, and some of that is fire, you said, or how much?
Frost.
Frost?
2 is frost.
2 is frost. Okay. That'll absorb some of the damage.
Basically, what I'm doing is I'm trying to pin him down with my sword, and just give him a swift kick in the face when he's down.
Nice. Yes. You give him a swift kick in his face. He grabs his face, and his nose starts to bleed. You hear a crack. You hear a crack as if he broke his nose.
Not so pretty now, are ya?
Nice.
So it's like the pretty boy versus the ugly guy.
Jodie, by this point, she manages to at least gather herself enough to react. She rolls off of the table, and gets up onto her feet. As she gets up onto her feet, her outfit transforms as she realizes that all of this isn't real. And her Jodie goes from the age that she recently appeared in, roughly 16 or so, and she ages another 20-some years into quite a nice-looking woman. Still the same short hairstyle, with the same streak in front, but right now her outfit is silvery, and she looks like a far more. It looks like the years has matured her a bit in skill. She seems a lot more formidable.
I like this woman already.
At this point, she raises up her arm like this. She raises up her arm like this. That ends up lifting. Dominique and several of the chairs around Dominique up in the air. She then slams. She then slams with her fist, and it ends up slamming them on the ground. Maximillian, if you want, do you have anything in magic? You can still roll it, even if you don't have any points in it.
Yeah.
Roll me a magic.
Shields up. 9. So no.
Okay.
3d6. Yeah.
Yeah. Those of you at home, she had just done the Fist of the Maker, which is a force spell that only mages specialize in force magic can do.
Oh. This poor guy is having such a bad day.
This spiral that this just 180 that's just pulled.
Nice, maximum damage. 10 points.
Oh.
10 points of force damage.
You go, girl.
Nice. Okay. And he's still prone. That knocks him prone, but he was already prone.
Well.
Cogs is up.
Alright. Please let me be done with the winding so we can actually start running away.
Cogs finishes winding the automaton. He drops it right next to him, and the automaton.
That's the sound it makes.
Yes, it makes the transformer sound. I can't draw. I'm just gonna draw freehand something. Real quick, just a squiggly, just to represent.
Alrighty.
But anyway, this is the spot. This is the square that the automaton takes. It looks turret-like.
Oh.
Hi.
And as soon as it lands, it's the one end of the automaton, which looks like
the barrel
the barrel of a gun, fires towards this golem.
Target acquired.
Let's see.
As it's doing this, there's you see like a red dot aimed directly to the head of the golem. As it's targeting
Firing.
and it does hit, dealing.
What is it shooting?
We don't know.
Oh, what is it?
The leftovers from dinner? I don't know.
Nuclear launch detected.
Cogs, what the heck was that?
7 points of damage.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it absorbs most of the damage.
Ooh. I guess it probably makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, so that was his major action. He has a minor action. As he says, there's some tweaking. He pulls out his wrench and he starts tweaking something on the actual device. and that's going to end his turn.
I thought we were done with this, but I don't know. All right.
Lyledan, you're up.
Yep. Let's keep this going. All right. I'm going to take a power stance. I'm going to strike at this golem now.
Okay.
Right. So I do my attack at plus my strength. Make sure that is my strength. Yes, it is my. Right. That's my strength. Yes. Yes, it is. So that hit.
All right. That will hit. Yes. Roll for damage.
Brilliant. Right, let's see. I'm going to attack with the. Okay, my short sword. Yes, that's what I had out. And then I can also use that nature rune.
Yes.
First time?
Yep, first time, and this will hopefully negate damage. So first I need to. Would you like me to just treat them as two different rolls, or can I add another plus 1d to it?
Say that again?
Like if I was to write it as roll 1d6 plus 2, can I also do another plus 1d4?
I don't understand. Like
here, I'm just gonna try it here. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the 4 there, that would be the nature damage. So nice. 4 armor
Very
piercing
nice.
damage.
So that is. Oh yes, that's the nature damage. Thank you for specifying. So 9 total. So 4 of which is nature. So it still absorbs some of it. Okay. Got it.
Cool.
All right, and that's it.
Yep, just this swing of the sword to like try and push him back, more or less.
The other golem appears behind the original one, but it can't get to you because it's surrounded by lava. So blocking him there was probably a good call. The one in front of you tries to strike at you with his fist.
Holding the line like a boss.
The rogue is tanking.
Yeah, I like it. You're a hero.
All right. What is your AC or what is your defense?
14.
He misses. He tries to. Winds up his fist. Tries to punch you across the face, but you manage to duck.
Kind of like.
Yes.
Kind of like scuffling back. Cogs, if you're going to be making any changes, that I'd best do it quick.
Cogs is saying, "Okay, going fast as I can."
Hello.
Yeah.
Dominique finally gets up.
Oh.
Come at me.
A little worse for wear. As he gets up, the pants is still around his ankles, so he can take a minor action to adjust his pants. But at this point, he's just gonna try to swing at you.
Yeah.
So.
Defense 14.
Yeah, good luck with that, Dominique. You might make it. You said 14 or 17?
Yeah, 14.
14.
Since I don't have the cool. I don't have the cool shield anymore.
I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, well,
So-
unfortunate.
But that still gives me 1 stun point. As that 1 stun point, I will allow him to adjust his pants.
Okay, good.
So,
Like I'm trying to like imagine like swinging while pulling up with one hand,
yes.
and clearly missing because of that.
So,
Blocking with my shield.
that's all he can do. Max, you're up next.
All right, I'm doing a attack again. 22.
Oh, that's going to hit.
And that's stuns as well. Oh man, this is.
Yeah, stunned. Poor Dom.
Oh, he's got a stunt. Oh,
Is it
Dominic.
5 stun points?
5 stunt points. Yep.
You know what I'm all of a sudden realizing? Anyone here seen the Avengers movie?
Nope. Yeah, I mean,
yes.
yeah, of course.
I'm getting a vibe from this battle from when Loki met Hulk for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm getting that sort of a vibe going on right now.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to use 2 to pierce armor, so that's half his armor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use 2 to do a mighty blow, that's a 1d6 extra damage. And I'm going to do 1 for skirmish. And the reason for this is, I'm just gonna roll damage first.
Okay.
So that's 3d6 plus, plus 4 plus 2. and that halves his armor. And since I'm using skirmish, I can move each of us one step.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm picking him up by his collar, then
Okay.
slams him down at the table behind him.
On this table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Just after I'm like poking him with my sword. So,
Okay.
15.
15.
That's half armor as well.
And that is, I'm sorry, an attack roll or a damage roll? What is that?
That's a damage roll.
That's damage. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm picking him up by the collar, slamming him down into the table, and then trying to take him with my
Very
sword.
nice. Okay, Jodie's turn. Jodie, she takes another. The last time she cast a spell, she used one hand. This time she's using the same hand, but guiding with her staff as she points towards this table.
Mm-hmm.
The table lifts up into the air. And
I'm gonna duck.
yeah, you're gonna want to duck. The table lifts up in the air, and she tosses it. She tosses it at Dominique.
Ooh.
So all of these. I'm sorry, I have to adjust some things so things can look properly.
Dang.
Which causes this bookcase to fall. So basically, the table hits Dominique. Dominique goes flying over here, and then at impact, this bookcase falls on top.
Ooh.
So
Dang.
I'm considering that 2 separate hits.
Okay.
It's got such a bad day. I like it.
Yes. Don't mess with a telekinetic. Don't mess with a force mage.
Yes.
Nope.
The table does 13 points of damage, and the bookcase falling on top of him.
This place is gonna be wrecked when we are finished.
Oh boy.
6 points of damage. It's a really heavy bookcase.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. And he's still prone because of all that.
He's flying all over the place.
Is he like? Is he stuck under the bookcase, or the bookcase like push like really like batter him out of the way?
He's currently stuck underneath the bookcase.
Ooh.
How unfortunate.
Yes. Cogs is up. So as a major action, Cogs finishes up his tweaking. The turret starts glowing, and again it tries to fire at the golem. This time, it's targeting the one here.
Dispensing product.
That's pretty good. That golem can't do anything to it. So that's the target.
Come on, the robot.
That's gonna hit.
Gotcha.
Nice.
All right. It fires some sort. It fires. The last time it fired, it looks like it fired something, like a mundane object like a bullet or a sharpened rock or something. But this time, it looks like it fired something more magical. So it hits this golem, and then it bursts. It explodes. So it actually hits the other golem right next to it, dealing 8 I didn't roll very well. But it still did 5 points of fire damage, so it penetrates through its armor,
Nice.
which is still good.
Phew.
As a minor action, Cogs moves here.
Okay.
Actually, as a minor action, Cogs is going to try to make this jump. So he's gonna run and jump. Although his strength isn't the best, but hopefully that'll be alright.
Mm.
Where's his strength? Yeah, his strength is non-existent. Okay. That's good. That's good. He's fine.
Okay.
I had a 0 bonus in strength, and he still made a 15.
Cool.
So
Nice.
he made it to.
Oh, what if he died in the lava? That would have
be
been
pretty bad.
horrible.
Indeed, yes.
No way.
All right. So some of the area just got revealed to you.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
Well, that is a very small precipice.
Is he like on a small island?
Looks like it.
Yes, he's on a small
floating rock.
island.
Whoa!
Yes. Yeah, he's there. He's on top of that. Yeah.
Whoa! I'm happy I'm not where you are, Logan.
Lyledan, you're up.
Dang, and that's like the closest thing I can jump to, so I gotta wait till he can jump off of that. Right, I'm gonna... Can that thing fire remotely, or does it need him to make the firing procedure?
You're not. You can ask him. You have 6 seconds to ask him. You're not sure.
Is this thing automatic?
Yes.
Cool! Right. I'm going to attack again. I'm going to keep them where they are right now. Is until I see that, Cogs is out of the way.
Okay.
That hit?
That will hit. Roll for damage.
Righto. 6 plus 2.
Okay.
Yes, that was a 2. Plus equal. Huh? There we go.
Okay.
Bang. I did 2 nature damage.
2 nature damage. Okay. You attack the golem. It absorbs most of the damage, all of your physical damage, but the magical damage pierces through the armor.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else?
And then I'm going to take I'm going to still take a hold position. I want to see if I can keep him here. Maybe call it 2 Cogs. Best get moving quickly.
Okay. Golems. Next.
Here comes the pain.
The golem, the first golem tries to pound you in the face again.
Yep. Okay. Bring it.
I think it makes, it's gonna hit.
Okay.
Dealing 6 points of damage.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so take down more than 35.
35?
Yep.
Okay. Dominique is next. He is going to take the entire turn. He's going to roll a strength to try to get out from underneath the bookcase. His character sheet. There we go. Whoops. Try that again. 3d6. That's going to be enough. Alright. He will just have enough time to get himself from underneath the bookcase and stand up, but that's all he'll be able to do this turn. Maximillian, you're up next.
Okay, so that's a wall, right? Bookcase and wall. It's like a stone wall.
Yeah, the wall's over here, though. The bookcase got moved and fell. But there is a wall back over here.
I'm gonna move up, charge, and attack.
Okay. Are you going up to the chair?
Yep.
Are you standing on the chair?
I'm going through the chair.
You're going through the chair. Okay.
You want
So
a roll?
Sure.
Or like a strength
Well,
roll?
I don't need. No, I don't need you to roll. I mean, if you're gonna, you will just say that you force your way past the chair and it moves. It moves over here or something.
If I was as agile as Lyledan, I would probably do a jump attack, but that's not really Maximillian.
You probably would destroy the chair. You would just like charge your way through the chair. So there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 3d6 plus 7 as I do an aim action as well. So
yeah. That's gonna hit.
That's so bad though.
But it still hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that plus 7.
You get
And a
it's a stunt though with 5 stunt points. You just get another 5 stunt points.
Do I get 5? Oh jeez.
Yeah, because it's based on your dragon roll.
Well then.
Still doubles are still doubles.
So what you got?
I'm gonna do the same thing again, actually. Which means that I'm doing. Wait, is he up now?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's not prone.
Okay, so we're gonna first off mighty blow. So I do a 1d6 more damage. Then I'm going to do a knock prone.
Okay.
And a skirmish. So what I'm basically doing is I'm throwing him at
The wall.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically I'm
Okay.
charging in and I'm like I'm a battering ram.
Yep.
80
Yep.
Wow.
and I'm prone, Shield first, basically.
As you charge into him and slam him into the wall, he yelps out in pain, and as soon as he hits the wall, he disintegrates and disappears
I was gonna say he should be dead by now.
in a poof. Yes. Jodie, she recuperates as this is all happening, but she's also looking around the area just to make sure that he doesn't come back.
Yeah.
She'll go back over here.
Oh, she's running fast. I'm looking at this. Like I'm calming down now. The adrenaline is settling down, and I take this. I gasp a bit as I see just how beautiful this woman is, and I like okay, snap out of it. Are you all right? I say as I look around.
She says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm wonderful. I was just trying to make sure that he didn't come back. Thank you, by the way."
Then you are real?
She nods. Yes. I didn't realize before because I was under the influence of this place, but as soon as you charged in, that was when I knew that this was all an illusion.
Well, I'm happy to help, but we should really get out of this place. You know a way out?
She says, "Unfortunately, your guess is as good as mine. Nathan's the expert around here."
I'm afraid I don't know any Nathan, but I came here with a few companions. One of them might have a way out.
What is your name, sir?
Oh, excuse me. I sheathe my sword. I am Maximillian, at your service.
Maximillian. That name sounds very familiar, she says. I'm Jodie, and she holds out her hand to shake.
I grab it and give it a firm shake. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Who did you say your companions were, Maximillian?
We have a Kunari named Lyledan, some rogue named wait, what's her name?
Delwyn?
Delwyn, and this mage named Gwynael. We came here just a few moments ago.
Her eyes grow wide as you say the name Gwynael, and she says, Then it is true. He is back.
Who? Lee?
No. Gwynael. Nathan said that he was back. I just wasn't sure that I believed him.
You know him?
She nods. Yes. We were... She pauses for a moment and says, Old friends.
I see.
But, she looks down towards the floor. That was a long, long time ago.
Well, hopefully we'll get a reunion sooner than later. Still, we need to find our way out of this place. Then you can find him and talk.
She says, I think that the rest of our companions are also trapped in the Fade. We need to try to find a way to find them.
Of course. Sounds reasonable. But how do we get out of this library? I'm not really sure how I got here in the first place.
She thinks for a moment. Well, like I said, Nathan's the expert, but I think if we focus on our companions, we might be able to guide ourselves towards wherever they are.
Sounds good. You're a mage. Yeah.
She says, yes, that's how I know Gwynael. We were from the circle.
Yes. Well then, should we find your Nathan first, perhaps? Or one of my companions?
She says, if we can find Nathan first, that'd be great. He probably is the best one who can get us out of here. I'll focus on him, and you focus on your companions.
Well, whatever happens, good luck.
Maximillian, roll me a will save.
Will save, yay! Hold on. Do you want any focus on that? Self-discipline, courage?
Yes, self-discipline works.
All right, great. 15.
Okay, with a 15, Maximillian, you are able to pierce through whatever hold is keeping you in this illusion.
Yes.
And you manage to catch glimpses of a very bizarre underground area filled with lava. You see Lyledan going toe-to-toe with a golem, or
Wow.
I'm not sure if you know what a golem is, but it's one big giant stone being, and Cogs is on a small island surrounded by lava.
Wow.
How's your day going?
If you focus... Go ahead.
Am
If
I
you
able to see Jodie and stuff still, or is this a portal thing, or?
Yeah, you basically, as you are concentrating on Lyledan and Cogs, the illusion around you disappears, and in its replacement, you and Jodie are transported to that location.
All right.
So now you are joining the fight with Lyledan.
Lee!
What?
I'm here! And I wave.
Max?
Jodie, it'll take her a round to realize what's happening. So we will skip her action this turn. Cogs, in the meantime, the device that was in his hands, he chucks it towards Lyledan.
Mm-hmm.
This is a different automaton than the one that he had pulled out earlier. In midair, as he chucks it towards Lyledan, out flips open propellers, and one of them attaches onto Lyledan and picks him up in the air.
What? Hey!
Lyledan, you are now suspended, but you can still fight.
Okay,
albeit with a -1 attack penalty.
I assume I can't control where this thing is taking me.
Yeah, currently you cannot.
Okay, right. Disoriented, I'm going to try and swing at its head.
Okay.
So let's get that. So is the penalty to the attack or the damage roll?
It's the penalty to attack -1. Attack roll. Damage is fine. Its attack is
Okay.
-1.
Alright, so I'll just add that. There you go.
You will hit.
Yeah.
I can use that
Roll for
stunts.
damage. And you have stunts. 5 stunt points.
Let's see.
You're not going to be able to skirmish in midair, though.
No, probably not. Let's see. I'm going to use Pierce Armor.
Okay.
With lightning attack. So I'm going to attack him twice.
Okay.
So I think that means I have to roll 2 damage rolls, one for the first attack and the other for the second.
Yes.
Okay. So for the first attack with the Pierce Armor, which will be 1d6 plus 3 plus 1.
All of this pierces armor, you said?
It says that, yeah, it says, it looks like, according to this, it just says, yeah, just his armor rating is halved versus whatever this
Oh, it's
attack
halved.
was.
Okay.
It's halved. Sorry. Rounded down, whatever, so let's see. So
Rounded down. Okay.
So here comes attack number 1 with 2 nature damage.
Okay. That will kill it. I mean, that will not kill it. That will hurt it badly.
Okay. And here comes attack number 2. So 4 nature damage.
Nice.
Okay. And this his with that damage, his armor rating is still halved.
Mm-hmm.
It's still halved. Okay. Okay. That golem is looking pretty bad. Like looks like it's about to shut down.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Now, please get me down from here.
Okay. Was it? Did
Dude,
Cogs?
Cogs went before me. Now then I just went. Now it's the golem.
Yeah, I forgot to have the turret should have gone. So I'm just gonna roll for the turret.
Okay, go for the turret too.
Is anyone there? There you are.
It should hit. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Damage.
I see you.
It's gonna do the same thing that it did before. So it's gonna attack the one golem, and the attack will burst to hit the other golem, doing 7 points of fire damage. Yeah, now it really does seem very badly damaged.
Cool.
Golem's turn. This golem, surprise, surprise, is gonna try to punch you again.
Let's see it try when I'm up in the air. I can't actually actively dodge while I'm up in the air.
He'll get a -1 penalty because you're up in the air.
Cool.
But he still will connect.
Great.
No.
Dealing. Dealing 14 points of damage.
14. There we go. That's the damage I'm going to get these guys.
Okay.
Oh,
Gods, I appreciate the help. However, hang me up like a piñata probably was not the best idea to have right now.
Okay. Who's up next? Max.
Okay, so this is awkward. I don't have any ranged weapons.
Oh,
Cogs is standing on the one platform I can jump to.
yes.
So I'm
You
gonna
can
move
hold
up.
your action or say something or
Yeah, I'm gonna move up here.
Give me encouraging motivation.
Yeah, I got Jodie, do your thing. And then I'm just gonna reach out my hand for Cogs.
okay.
What thing?
She knows what she's doing. I'm talking to Jodie.
What? What do you want me to do?
Come on, get over here.
Okay. Jodie's gonna hold her action.
Okay.
And when it's Cogs' turn, she's going to insert herself. Cogs is gonna take a deep breath. And he is going to leap towards Maximillian. Jodie will activate her telekinesis, and Cogs will land right next to Maximillian as some sort of invisible force
Whoa.
lifts him, and Cogs will shriek out "Whoa!" as he lands on the ground, feet first. And Cogs goes, "Oh, you're the Force Mage," as he points to her. The Automatons. This one fires. And yeah, that'll hit. Dealing
Deploying.
nice 6 points of fire damage. Which actually kills this golem.
Sorry.
Yay.
The automaton that is on Lyledan moves him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're suspended just above the lava.
Oh.
Cogs, have I ever mentioned how much I really like you? You have been the greatest friend I have ever had, and
Lyledan, it's your turn. You're suspended up in midair, just
Okay.
with lava right underneath you.
well, I wonder if I could reach and pull out my bow. Would that work, or would that
Yep.
not?
You can do
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
I'm going to finally, as the rogue, was a session 8. I'm going to fire a arrow.
Nice.
No, you're gonna fire an arrow over lava while moving with an ornithopter. First shot ever.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I envision that this is happening while you are being pulled away. So
Okay.
while you're being pulled away, you
Pulling
switch
out.
your weapons.
So here goes. I'm going to aim at that golem.
Okay.
Just for the heck of it. I realize now it probably would be hard for it to catch me, but I might as well leave it with a parting gift.
Okay.
Let's see. I have a arrow, yes. I have a short bow, yes. I do not have a bolt, so yeah, I'm gonna have to use this for now. Let's see, is there anything else I should know about? Someone know. Gain a +2 damage bonus from aiming, so I'm going to aim at it.
Okay.
All right, now let's try. And I think this is a would this be a dexterity since it's a ranged weapon attack test?
Yes.
+3. I don't think that's gonna hit it.
An 11.
Yes.
Actually, that will hit.
Okay.
These things are large, so it's not that hard to hit them.
Fair enough. So that's my short one.
Roll for damage.
Yep. +2.
Also a range stunt. I don't know how that
Oh,
works.
It's also a
range.
stunt.
Let me
Range
see.
stunt.
Let me see what I can do with a range stunt. That's how many was that? That was 2 points. So let's see what I can do with that. I'm going to inflict. I'm going to do a pierce armor again.
Okay.
Half it.
Go ahead.
Right.
Half the armor rating.
Armor,
That's fine.
Yes. So 1d6 plus archery style, that 3.
Such a sniper.
1d6 plus 3. Oh. I don't know that's enough for anything to
6
happen.
points of damage.
Average.
A lot of that will bounce off, but
Okay.
you still do some damage. You chink it a little bit. Okay. So
Not bad for the first arrow ever being fired by the rogue. And we also subtract that ammo.
the golem's next.
Yes. What are you gonna do? I'm all the way over here.
The golem is going to move up here. It's then going to, with great massive strength, it digs its hand into the ground,
Oh, no.
lifts up
Oh.
a chunk of rock. More specifically, this chunk right here.
Oh.
He lifts it up in the air as I rebuild the lava,
Yes, yes.
and he chucks it. It sails over Lyledan's head and lands.
Oh.
It lands right here. Lands right there.
Oops.
Hitting both Cogs and Maximillian in the blast radius. Let me see if it actually hits through your armor, though.
Well, that's just not fair. Just seeing as I think just whisked past my hair.
What is your defense again?
Me?
Yeah.
14.
14. Okay. You lift up your shield as the debris impacts. As the debris flies around, you manage to defend yourself from the
Yes.
debris. Cogs, unfortunately, was not as lucky. He takes damage, and let me figure out the damage first.
Isn't he holding the controller for the...
Possibly. Potentially, yes. This could.
Oh, you're so
become
close
interesting.
now.
I know. Not the best place I could have had myself positioned, but
All right. Cogs doesn't have an armor rating. He takes the full brunt of 10 points of damage. And because of the force, he gets knocked off of the ledge. He gets to make a roll to see if he can catch a hold of the edge before he falls into the lava.
Oh,
That would
oh,
be
no.
a dexterity acrobatics, of which what's his dexterity? Not too bad. Not too good, but not too bad.
Oh no.
Ooh!
Mhm.
I rolled an 18.
Okay.
So
that could have been the end of him.
So with the 18, he gets knocked off the ledge, but he's able to. It shocks him for a moment, but he manages to keep a hold of his wits about him, and manages to quickly scramble himself back onto the ledge. prone, but he's not hanging off of the ledge. At
Okay.
least.
Right.
Meanwhile, the turret looks like the turret is moving its barrel towards this golem, but for whatever reason it doesn't fire.
Searching.
Oh jeez.
The device moves.
Oh. Ah.
Yay.
So you are now hovering above Cogs.
Okay. Right. I'm going to let loose one more arrow. Because.
Oh, you get to wait. Why do you?
Do I get attack or?
It
'cause
wasn't your
Cogs-
turn yet. The golem's just
Cogs-
finished.
Oh right, sorry. All
So
that stuff.
it's-
Sorry, all that stuff with Cogs made me think it was Cogs.
No,
my
no,
bad.
that was all the golem's turn.
Sorry,
So
my bad.
we're back to Max now.
All right. So, do I see like 10 other golems behind this one, or is it just the one golem?
You see one golem in that section, yes.
You see anything else around us, Max?
First off, good to have you with us.
Good to see you.
Secondly, do we want to attack this thing or run for it? Jodie, can you concentrate on someone else?
She says, "Sure, I got you covered."
Oh, nice to meet you, Jodie. Name's Lee.
Maybe we should finish. Maybe we should do pleasantries later.
Right. Good job.
All right, everyone. Yeah. Get behind me.
All right, so that'll be Max's turn, and
Yeah.
Jodie. Yes. Jodie is going to. She's going to hold her action. Cogs will move away from underneath. He will get up and then move.
Cool.
He will. He will get up, move, and he will pull out a hammer.
Nice.
Lyledan, you're up.
Right. Is it possible for me to detach myself away from this device?
Yeah.
Cool.
Roll me an
I see
engineering.
you.
What is that?
That is cunning. Engineering. That's a cunning focus. Engineering.
Okay.
7.
Hang on. I'll see if I can do it. I'll see if I can do anything with this.
You try to fiddle with the device, and as you're trying to fiddle with it, it zaps you. You take.
Oh.
Oof. Okay, not too bad. 3
What?
points. 3 points of electricity damage.
So that's armor piercing.
That penetrates penetrates through your armor.
Ah!
Sorry, that wasn't fully tested yet.
Is there a way to get this off me?
Sure. We have to wait till. I guess he didn't do much his last turn, so he can detach it. He can detach it now.
Thank you.
All right. He will detach it, and who's next?
I'm on ground again.
The device will then attach itself to the propeller device will now attach itself to Cogs.
Yay. That sounds adorable.
Golem will walk over this turret, and as it does, he smashes it. The turret's gone.
I don't hate you.
The golem will then run to try to jump. That will require a strength, which is going to be a lot.
Yes.
I think he's fine. Barely. Yeah. He will make it onto this island, but he will stop at that point. Max, you're up.
Okay. I want to jump over there and knock him over. Is that a possibility?
You can try.
2 immovable forces. Do I want to do that? If I fail, I'll fall into the lava. He's strong. You know what? I'm just gonna hold my action, and if he attacks or jumps, I'm gonna try and attack back.
Okay.
So holding.
Next, Jodie's up. She yells out, "I'm waiting on you all!" She's been holding her action this entire time and hasn't done anything yet. Cogs is up. The device will move Cogs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At which point Cogs will say, "Uh-oh!"
Oh crap.
There we go. At that point, we have Lyledan, you're up.
Alright. So... Right. I like that we get as far away from that thing as possible.
Okay.
So I'm going to start jumping out after Cogs.
Okay.
So moving here, what test would this be to jump this?
Roll strength.
Right. Here we go. So my jumping's improved since I jumped over giants. I just hit.
12. You jump, but you realize that in midair that your jump wasn't quite strong enough to reach the other side. Jodie, however, who's been holding her action, catches you as if you are being lifted by some invisible force, and you sail here.
Oh, this girl is a lifesaver.
Thank you.
You got it, she says. I believe you still have a major action left.
Oh, that's right.
That was just a move action.